trash,
cults,
sci-fi,
horror,
and B-movies.
And B-movies.
I'm Nikki Smith, co-founder member of ZZUB Fest.
Hello, the Dribbler here.
I'm so proud to be your patron, and I wish you all a wonderful festival.
I'm Richard Robotham, actor.
I'm JD Doc Smith, co-founder and director of ZZUB Fest.
I'm Joshua Baggett, I'm director of photography.
I'm Gita Von Teese, patron of ZZUB Fest.
Welcome to ZZUB Fest.
Welcome to ZZUB Fest.
Welcome to ZZUB Fest.
Welcome to the festival 2015.
Just the way I like it.
th to the 15th of November 2015. 3 days online. ZZUB Fest.
ZZUB Fest forever! We will rock this world.
Well, it wasn't bad, but it was really over the top sort of horror.
Yes, anything's better than this.
Actually, it was a wonderful experience. I had such a good time on it because I was playing such an over-the-top character. Really. We did it in February. It was very cold and we were supposed to be burning up with the heat, you know. So we were smothered all the time in glycerine because I was supposed to look like glistening sweat all the time. So we were cold and sort of wet, really. But it gave me an opportunity to work with Peter Cushing, who was a delightful man, charming man. And Christopher Lee. I like Christopher, but he's a little bit more formal, and you don't get you don't get sort of too close to him, whereas Peter was a very engaging person. The director, who was Terence Fisher, who was one of the classic directors for Hammer, good director. Another ripping good film. A very good producer, a sort of a steady Hammer producer, called Ida Young. She was one of the sort of classic producers, so she really pulled the production tightly together.
Oh, it's been a year and 4 days, and I think the 4 days are the longest.
It'll never happen again, I promise you.
I played a rather less interesting part, although I was played a blind girl, and that part of it was interesting, I found that, but I was really too goody-goody to be true otherwise.
3 steps down.
And Hyatt Reese had the sort of meaty part, playing the daughter of Jack the Ripper. But she and I had a lot of laughs together. Especially when we were supposed to be in St Paul's Whispering Gallery.
And sit down and listen to what I'm going to whisper to you. Go on.
I'm trying to remember, I think they recreated the gallery on set because we weren't allowed to film up there.
Anna, what's the matter? Anna, what's the matter?
I've worked with some really nice actors. I haven't worked with many that have been, not fun and not happy to be with and didn't take themselves too seriously. I think that's the thing about acting and actors. You must never take yourself too seriously because really and truly you're only as good as your last part.
One, two, 3, 4. Zombfish, yeah. Zombfish, yeah. Zombfish, yeah. ZZUB Fest 2015. Be there.
I'm Gita Bontees and you're watching ZZUB Fest online.
Welcome to ZZUB Fest. I'm Richard Robotham, actor, and now it's time for the ZZUB Golden Clapperboards Awards.
Simpler to vote for your favourite film in the ZZUB Golden Clapperboard Award 2015. All you have to do is go to the ZZUB Fest Facebook page and send a private message with the name of your chosen film.
Welcome to ZZUB Fest. I'm Dead Dribbler. It's a bit of a serious moment now. I think they should have given me a bow tie for this. And the nominated films are
Cibo di Violenza by Baz Hancher.
Still very difficult to get your hands on these fetuses because they only really send 100 per year across Europe. So of course they have to smuggle them smuggle them in through their other products, such as handbags, toys, dresses, anything else that they bring along with them.
The final scene by Mark Presti.
Really need to get this in the can, yeah?
Yeah.
A bit more emotion if it's possible, please, Carissa. I want the audience to feel your pain. I want you to look down that lens, to touch the soles, act out your skin, and then...
All right, this is it now. Final one, people. Positions, this is the final take. Or we're going to have to bloody lose it, I'm sorry.
The Ride by Christian Skabensky.
Erstmal nur geradeaus.
Du bist doch dagegen?
The Princess Strikes Back by Keely Knight and Dave Lojek.
The stepfather and stepbrothers prepared excitedly for the ball. When they were ready to leave, they were shocked to see Cinderella dressed as smartly as his meagre wardrobe would allow. Furious, they tore his clothes and threw him into the cellar.
To vote, send a private message to the ZZUB Fest Facebook page with the name of the film of your choice. One message, one vote.
I'm Gita Fontes, patron of ZZUB Fest 2015. Don't forget to vote!
Don't forget to tune in Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We've got a weekend bonanza for you and you're gonna love ZZUB Fest forever!
Boo! Ooh. Boo. Well, that were meant to be my little joke ruined. Hello, Dead Dribbler here. Now it's that spooky time of year when the nights are drawing in and it's starting to get cold out, so I thought we'd have a look at some ghost stories today. I'm a bit of a skeptic myself, but if we go and have a look, let's see if we can't find a couple of ghoulies. Now here's the site of a local ghost legend. In 1873 on this line, a train crashed terribly. 105 people died and there were no survivors. Now they do say around these parts that if you listen carefully, you can still hear the noises of that doomed voyage as it passes by. 2 in the morning, on the dot, every day. Bloody hell, with that sort of punctuality, they're better than the network rail services. Maybe the ghosts should have a go at running the daytime trains, eh? Now when I were a lad, this old house really used to scare us kids. Now that were mostly because the owner looked just like Christopher Lee in Hammer Horror's Dracula. He were very stern-faced. I mean, we later found out he were just a lonely old man. But that didn't stop us chasing him out of town with flaming torches and pitchforks. Oh, happy childhood memories. This pool of water behind me may look idyllic, but it had a big influence on a famous B-movie horror film. The chemical overspill from the factories used to run down into the water, leading to all sorts of mutant fish turning up. Well, a fella in Hollywood heard about this story and, well, it influenced him writing The Creature from the Black Lagoon, a classic of its day and still highly watchable nowadays. It's not my favourite lagoon-based film though. No, that's got to be The Blue Lagoon, featuring a young Brooke Shields. Hey, she's parading round in the buff all the time and that, you get to see everything. You what? She were how old when they made it? 14? Are you sure? And they let her go around like that at that age? Oh, bloody hell. Hey, you know I'm not like that, don't you? You know I'm not into that sort of thing. It were a mistake. I didn't know. I don't like lagoons anymore. Now this old abandoned pub behind me is meant to be one of the most haunted places in Britain. So So I'm going to be spending the night there to see what I can find. Well, I made contact with spirits. There were an old bottle of rum left behind the counter. I'm regretting drinking it now, though. Oh, excuse me a minute. No bloody ghost, so. Well, we've come back to the graveyard to draw our conclusions about our ghost hunt. And what have we learnt? Well, one, don't drink really old rum you find behind a bar. And two, I'm really glad ghosts don't exist, because I'd definitely be getting haunted through throwing up behind someone's gravestone. Bloody lovely.
Thanks for watching ZZUB Fest.